Alright, let's get started. Today I will gone this village forever. I really am not welcome here.
JJ, don't say anything like that. You better change your mind. The villagers and I will miss you so much.
Of course you won't do that, and that's what upsets me the most. Will you really celebrate if I leave the village forever?
No way! We are your best friends and would never dare to rejoice. Stop it. Don't fly away from here. This is your village and I am your best friend.
I've had enough of Mikey. I know that I really am not needed by this village. I will fly as far away as possible so that no one can find me, much less bring me back. I have already prepared everything to fly away. I packed my things, took a plane, and now all I have to do is fly away. That's why you were a good friend, but maybe we will meet somewhere else.
Just know, JJ, that you're always welcome here and no one has ever kicked you out. Just come back as soon as you can. We'll all be waiting for you.
Great friends, I took off on a plane and it's time to fly away from here. There really are a lot of problems in this village, but I'm not doing all this for nothing. I had really serious reasons, and I decided to check on the villagers and Mikey. I was curious what they would do if I flew away. None of them seriously decided to stop me. They all just agreed with my decision and just let me go. I don't think that's what real friends do. Anyway, I have completely different plans now. I need to decide something, and of course, see? Everything is not that simple, and this is my genius plan. Everything will go as it should. That's why we are jumping off the plane. This is my perfect plan. I decided to prank Mikey and the villagers by leaving forever. Now my task is, of course, to go back to the village and follow them. I wonder what they will be doing when I disappeared from the village. It always seemed to me that Mikey and the villagers really don't like me very much. That's why I decided to find out the whole truth. To do this, I had to act out such a scene. When I return back to the village, I will need to secretly observe them, use all my things, and of course, disguise. I will definitely find out the whole truth about them and what they think of me. This is really all very serious, because I suspect my entire village that they don't need me anymore, and they are making fun of me. To check this, I did all this. I hope that I will get a good result, and we will really be able to find out something. It seems to me that this is really the only way to win. Okay, I know exactly where my village is by the compass. It's time to go there and of course see what is happening there. I really became very interested in this. I need to climb up with the hook and watch everything through the pipe. It's really effective. From here they won't notice me and I'll be able to watch what they're doing here. But I won't see or hear anything. I need to get closer somehow and then I'll get a better idea of what's going on there. For that, I need camouflage. But how can I get there? They'll notice me right away. Camouflage? But what kind? I think I had some kind of leaf-related one. Do I really have to use it? Of course, I remember that it really is possible to use it, but the most important thing is that Mikey doesn't find me ahead of time. That's the main plan. Okay, decided. Since I want to know more, I need to get closer. Then I'll hear all their conversations, and then I'll know for sure whether I'm important to them or not. Because it's hard to tell from their faces that they're upset about something. It's like they're waiting for something. Perhaps they decided to celebrate the fact that I decided to leave the village. So, I need to sneak in there carefully and eavesdrop. I'm more than sure that I can find out a lot from there. They don't know how to keep their mouths shut, so everything will be very simple.
Villagers, I'm so glad that you all came. This is a really cool day for us because we've been waiting for this for a really long time. We couldn't wait any longer. JJ finally left the village and now I'll be the boss here. Of course, we'll give his diamonds to you and blow up his house.
Oh, friends, I can't believe all this. Was Mikey really waiting for the moment when I left? Now he's gonna give me my diamonds and blow up my house. I never thought that Mikey could do something like this, but most likely he's wanted me to leave the village for a long time. He was just holding back his emotions.
Here are the diamonds that JJ has been saving for so long, friends. Since he left the village, he no longer needs them, and there is no need to worry about us using them. But there's going to be a huge explosion soon. I know you all came to actually see the complete destruction of JJ's house. It's going to be a really cool show.
Apparently, all this is really happening behind my back. I never thought that my village and the villagers along with Mikey were capable of something like this. It's so good that I know. Mikey really started putting up TNT near my house. He really wants to blow it up and show this show to everyone else. Okay, I get it. My plan really worked out the way I wanted. They really showed all of themselves and it really hurt.
Yoo-hoo, guys! Just look at all this! It's really blowing up JJ's house! We've been waiting for this show for so long, and it's really what we need! We're going to have fun and celebrate that he's finally left the village! That's the most important thing! We also need to destroy the runway so he can't come back!
Because for a long time, I thought these were my best friends I could rely on, but it turned out to be much worse than I could have ever imagined. They really betrayed me. All of them did it. It was really terrible, and I can't believe they could do this, but they did it anyway. That's why I decided that I wanted to get revenge on Mikey and scare him really bad. I want to make it look like my camp was attacked and I was destroyed. I wonder what Mikey will think about this. Maybe he'll start blaming himself, and then he'll really regret everything he did. It'll be a really interesting experiment.
Anyway, he's not welcome in this village anymore. We stole his diamonds, blew up his house, and destroyed the runway, all according to my plan.
Of course, it could be that he'll be really happy that I'm destroyed. Then it really doesn't make any sense. But I hope that's not true, because Mikey is my best friend, and it's only thanks to him that I've always moved forward. We've always been together, but why did he start treating me so badly? It's really weird. It's good that they didn't notice me and I can watch all this. It was really interesting and I learned a lot, but I need to somehow scare him and get revenge. In any case, I want to punish them all for wanting to get rid of me. That's why I'm really going to do everything very, very badly for them. Mikey will really regret letting me go so easily. I think I can bring him back to the good side because he's a good guy. It can really be much more difficult than usual, but I think we can overcome all the difficulties together and work together again. Only I will need to talk to them all and of course understand what I did wrong, that they wanted to literally kick me out of the village. After all, this could be the essence of the problem. But now my goal is to prepare a place for the most terrible prank. It will be an attack and destruction of me and my camp. Now I'm on my own, and I definitely don't need to expect help from them. I need to know literally everything they think about me and why it's so much more important. But I don't think Mikey will be ready to talk to me. That could really complicate things. We need to resolve this as quickly as possible right here and now. I have all the things right now to quickly build it and easily implement my plan to prank Mikey. It will be really scary for him, because I can scare him by saying that I was attacked and destroyed. He definitely wouldn't expect something like this. That's why we can solve this quickly. It seems to me that this is the only way we can solve all the problems and bring this to the very end. The faster we do it, the better. I want to finish this as soon as possible. I want to know the whole truth and see Mikey's reaction. He will definitely be very upset, even though he is now very easily blowing everything up and taking my diamonds. But I think that somewhere deep down, he is good and will be worried if something happens to me. That's why I need to prepare a really scary place for all of this. Once I do all of this, I will get answers to all of my questions. He will definitely tell me why all of this happened and why he was so happy that I left the village once and for all. It's really weird. As for me, I didn't do anything to make all of the villagers and Mikey happy that I was leaving. But I have to find out, and I need to hurry with the construction. It all has to look really plausible, that there was a brutal battle here and that I lost it. I even have a Kula for this and I can use it. That's why Mikey will have no choice but to believe all of this. But I need to tell him somehow. How can I do it? Maybe use some kind of disguise again? I like this option. I can use the police disguise to talk to Mikey and tell him the terrible news. He will definitely believe me. And then, he will come to camp, and of course he will watch all this. But for him, it will just be a prank, and then I will laugh at him so hard. But of course I will make him rebuild my house from scratch, because he blew up everything. I want to prank Mikey so that he gets really scared from all of this, and then we can do whatever we want. Make him admit his guilt. I want to scare Mikey so that he never does anything like that again in his life, because he really crossed the line when he blew up my house. I can't forgive him so easily, and that's why I have to punish him. I will punish him in the most cruel way that I came up with myself. In any case, I have no other idea, and I already have almost everything prepared for this, so setting all of this up and doing it won't be a big problem. I'm more interested in how Mikey himself will react to all of this, because of his actions, it's like I was destroyed in this camp. But when he finds me, he will understand that he did something really terrible. I really want to show him what happens if you don't pay attention to the consequences. In any case, this should teach Mikey to take responsibility and finally grow up, because he's acting like a real kid now. In any case, sooner or later the truth will come out and I'll have to admit that I pranked Mikey and wanted to scare him. But this is done to teach him. It seems to me that he simply won't have any more options on how to solve all this and what to do. That's why our task is to bring this to the very end as quickly as possible. I want to really create a scary place where Mikey will be afraid to even go, but there will be a lot of terrible things there. I want to scare him and make him think that I really suffered because of him. It will be really fun, and every time I will scare Mikey. He must realize that what he did was completely unacceptable. We must solve everything here and now and bring this to the very end. This is much more important. Put all the things that I had. They will add a little atmosphere of fear so that Mikey will really think that something terrible happened here. In any case, we will really be able to solve all the problems here and now, and of course, win. I want to see it through to the end and punish him for all his pranks. That's why I decided that I would only make his prank more difficult and dangerous myself. That's when we will really be able to solve everything and see it through to the end. Once we solve all this, we will need to see if we can prank him so well and successfully, so that he will definitely believe that something terrible happened. It will be a really interesting experience because I really want to prove to Mikey that he was wrong. That's exactly why everything will be decided here and now. I need to prepare a creepy place and make it as scary as possible, so that Mikey will be shocked by what he did and did to me. I hope that I will succeed as I wanted and see it through to the very end. This will be really much more interesting and especially cool. As soon as all this is over, I will make Mikey rebuild my house, because it is his fault that he destroyed it. Only he will do it. He will also have to return all the diamonds that he took from me. This will be a really fair decision, and he will really suffer because of all this. I hope, friends, you will like my plan, because it is really something special. For the first time, I will prank Mikey like this. It will really look believable, so it will be really interesting to watch all this. I will dress up as a policeman and follow Mikey. He will explain to me why all this is happening, and then I will understand the main reason. He will really be shocked by what he sees, because he will think that it is all because of him. I want to see all this as soon as possible and evaluate his emotions. As you can see, I really do put the scariest stuff. Skulls, skeletons, different scary things. They really make the atmosphere scary here. The most important thing for me is to convey this sense of danger to Mikey too. Then we will definitely know that my prank was successful. He should be scared. At first, I just wanted to see what they would do when I was gone, but since it came to this, I just can't forgive him so easily. I really wanted to be friends with them, but they decided to attack me from behind, and now I will take revenge on them in the same way. Mikey will be incredibly scared of all this. He will really think that there is no other choice. That's the most important thing. I still need to put traces, like it was after the plane crash that I decided to build myself a camp, so that my legend is really the one that Mikey will believe. Just a little more, and Mikey will definitely fall into my trap. I have almost prepared this place, and it will be really interesting. After all, there will be a show soon. Whew, guys, I really did all of this. We finally finished my prank, and now I can dress up in police clothes and of course go after Mikey. Tell him everything. I'm very interested to know how this will all go and what he will say, because he is guilty. Mikey, what happened here? Why was JJ's house blown up? You have to explain everything to me right now.
Oh, policeman, it was a complete accident. No one knows what happened. There were just explosions and everyone gathered here to watch, but it was too late. You came to me to ask this? I already gave you the answer, so can you leave me?
I have bad news, Mikey. JJ was attacked near the village. He crashed a plane and was destroyed by bandits in the camp. I decided to tell you this.
What? This can't be. JJ is incredibly strong and no one could defeat him so easily. Are you absolutely sure that it was JJ?
Yes, I am more than sure. If you don't believe me, then you can come with me and see for yourself. But I will tell you right away, you will be truly shocked by all of this.
Take me there immediately. Maybe I can still save JJ. I can't believe something like that could happen to him. I thought he could handle it all. So while I was doing all this in the village, someone attacked him and I wasn't there? I guess I'm the worst friend he ever had.
Right in front of you is the plane that exploded. It crashed right into the ground. It traced back to his camp where he was attacked by bandits. That's exactly how it happened.
Oh no, I can't believe it! Did that really happen? I never imagined that anyone could beat JJ in a fight, but apparently it really did. So he crashed into the ground. Someone definitely attacked him to rob him. After all, he had a lot of valuable things with him.
I just noticed all this and decided to call you so you could judge for yourself. It seemed to me that you were happy that JJ's house was blown up. Can you say anything about this?
I just wanted to prank JJ when he was supposed to come back because he was always pranking me and I wanted to prank him back. But apparently that won't work anymore.
It's a really terrible prank. But still, let's follow the trail and then you'll see for yourself that your pranks really did have serious consequences for JJ.
I didn't want anything like that. I just wanted to joke about him, but so that no one would try to destroy him. I can't believe that this is really true. Oh no, he really was destroyed. JJ, my friend, forgive me. This is all my fault. If you hadn't flown away, everything would have been really fine.
Yeah, Mikey, you really did something bad to your friend. You blew up his house, took his diamonds, and all for the sake of a prank. Now he's been destroyed. Are you happy about that?
Of course not. If I had known that everything would be exactly like this, then of course both I and the other villagers would have always supported him and would always have wanted him to be at home.
That's why, Mikey, you really don't understand anything. We could have avoided all this, but you decided to prank me. But you got caught in my own prank. It was really funny.
Wait, so you are JJ? So you set everything up like this and decided to prank me? This is not fair at all. I was not ready for this.
It seems to me that everything is as it should be. That's why, friends, we will say goodbye to you. See you very soon. Bye, everyone.